or the glasses and a bobblehead? What do you think,
All
Alito?
three. All three. We
Okay,
can
Yeah,
just
all
work it
three.
out. Get winners. Yeah.
Okay,
that
all
sounds
right,
good.
sounds good. What is this?
Well, they're actually starting. So,
I can't
welcome, guys.
see.
Hello, everyone.
Hmm?
Thank you guys for being. Thank you guys for being patient with us. We had a little bit of some technical difficulties,
Yes.
but
It's called Fuente technical
Yes,
difficulty.
Fuente
but we figured
technical
now we're all three here.
difficulty.
Great. Happy Fuente Friday, guys.
Happy Fuente Friday.
Happy Fuente Friday for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely.
What, what are you
Cheers.
guys?
Cheers.
Cheers. Absolutely.
Mm.
I love these things. These are the greatest ever.
They are. I use
Salud.
mine all the time. Today I have my Opus X glasses. So do you, Calito? Fuente Fuente
Yeah.
Opus
Yeah.
X glasses.
Ooh.
Cheers. Okay. To this
Cheers.
beautiful
So,
Fuente Friday. Thank you for putting this together, Melanie. We're learning.
yeah.
Vitamin
The
and apple juice, of course.
okay. The sister and
Exactly.
brother of the leaf are learning every day about this technology, but it's wonderful. It's been such a great tool.
Absolutely. It's been a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys can see the comments, but everybody's saying hi. And here we go. Now they're happy. So happy to be here.
Oh, that's
So,
wonderful. Welcome,
um,
welcome, welcome.
yes. So, okay, let's just start off with what we're giving away. So, Cynthia, you said that you wanted to give away a pair of rock glasses
I would
along with
like
some
that.
ashtrays
I'll tell you
and some
what.
bobbleheads.
Yes.
Ah,
I use my Fuente Fuente Opus X glass, I would say every day. Whether it's
wow.
with a cocktail or even with water, what have you, I love them.
Is
And
that
I
a
think
nice
everybody would
white
enjoy
Russian?
them. Yes. And then the ashtrays are so beautiful. And we have them in
Absolutely.
red and
It
green,
it's great with
black.
apple juice also, but just
Oh, yeah.
don't light your cigar too close to the apple juice because it might
It
catch
might
fire.
explode.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of tequila. I told my niece, just serve me a light cocktail. And she brings me like this tequila. So I'm like,
Cynthia,
okay,
Cynthia,
Oh my gosh.
they like you when you're happy.
I'm always,
That
well, for the
is
most part,
definitely
happy,
true.
happy. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, here we
So
go.
why don't you guys go ahead, one of you or two of you or both of you, tell us a little bit about our Fuente Sunday that we're going to be have coming up on the Professor
Mm.
Show. I think we have a pretty cool special guest, right?
I certainly agree.
Mm.
I think that we're all very honored that Dr. Gabi Caffey, a
Yes.
cigar manufacturer with such a big passion at heart that believes so much in tradition and in his people and his way of thinking. His philosophy is so similar to so many other families in the industry that it's a huge honor. I mean, he is a physician, he is a doctor who was so passionate about cigars that decided to dedicate his life to making great cigars and reaching out to people. And he's just an amazing man. And to have the opportunity uh, to hear his stories and his position with a lot of challenges and so forth that we'll be hearing on Sunday will be something that is very special, very educational, and very entertaining, enjoyable for everyone to be part of. So I expect everyone to join us. I'm looking forward
Me
tremendously.
too.
I'm going to learn a lot. The few times that
We
I've
all
heard
are.
Dr. Caffey has been just very smooth, entertaining, lovable. He's just an incredible human being. And
I'm
I'm looking
super
forward to
stoked
it.
too.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
So
so
am I.
he was a doll, and we talked before before the show. Obviously, the show's gonna be this Sunday.
So
And
what goodies did you get, Melanie?
so he sent me a bag of the what is it, Honduras coffee because
Oh,
he is
Wow.
fabulous.
Yeah, he produces coffee. He
Mm-hmm.
yes.
produces coffee and everything. And
Wow.
I've heard incredible reviews that it's really special. It's great
Well, I'm
coffee.
excited to try it.
You
So
got to let
that's.
us know how good that
I feel
is.
like I need
Mm.
somebody else to make it for me, though. I'm like, oh, I'm never gonna. You know how it's always better when somebody else makes your coffee for you.
I just had some
Melanie,
great
Melanie,
Cuban coffee.
don't make publicly your wishes because by tomorrow morning you may have all the way around the block a lot of young men wanting to make coffee for you.
Oh, thank God I have a gate.
Yeah.
So, and then he sent me this box of, I believe this is a sampler pack. So
Oh,
this has
great.
got, yes.
Beautiful.
So I'm going to be smoking his cigar on Sunday. And I got another box of this cigar type.
Wow, very
Wow,
nice.
very nice.
Very
Beautiful.
Yep.
nice.
That was
And
very
this is
generous of him.
Very generous.
very
I
good.
always say cigars are to be shared. That's
And
great.
yeah, and he is very generous, man. People are gonna love him.
Yeah, so he was excited. I introduced him to some other people, and it turned out great. And so he's really excited about being on Sunday. So we
I
are
love the way
excited to
he
have
put
him.
that video on his Facebook page, live video, and then he was expressing how happy he was that he was going to be on Meet the Professor. I thought that was
Right?
so nice the way he did that.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen
he
it, but
is
I have
so
to look for it.
awesome.
It was a busy day today,
I thought that
and
was very graceful.
yesterday was even more, and it's been
Oh
a busy
yeah.
week. But I definitely want to see it because,
Mm.
I mean, every time he speaks, he's just not only being eloquent because he's just, but you could tell that he speaks from the heart, and he's so sincere, and he's, I think he's just a very lovable human being. He's just a great man.
I'll tell you,
Yeah,
Calito, Meet the Professor has been really great since March, but every week it seems like it's getting better and better and better.
You
Like
know, I,
gosh,
you
this
know,
is
it's
so
very. I don't
fabulous.
want to put pressure on
The
Gabi
fan.
or
I'll show
Dr.
him for the
Coffee.
fan,
I don't want to put
please.
pressure. I don't want to put pressure on them, but it's hard to get better and better and better because from day one it's been amazing.
It's been great.
Everyone has been so interesting. Everyone
I
has been so
agree.
educational.
I
There's so
agree.
much knowledge. I mean,
oh yeah,
incredible people, incredible families, incredible stories
Mm,
of things that a lot of people who enjoy cigars are not aware of. And if you go back on YouTube
100%.
and you go back to the library and you hear the words of one of the greatest of
oh,
We lost him. There we go.
oh.
85 years old, Benjamin
Perfect.
Menendez, to hear his
Oh
words, the
yeah,
sincerity, talking about the history. We're talking about the number one company in Havana, Cuba, in the 1900s. His family and everything, and legends like him, and friends like Rocky Patel, and colleagues like Ernesto Perez Carrillo. They're really great people of the industry. We've had Gordon Mott, we've had David Savona,
Thank
which
you.
I don't know how
I
that
know.
came about, but it's because this is not a show that we promote brands or we promote uh, our businesses, but we just talk about life, about our experiences in life, our relationship with so many people in the industry, just certain things. And I think that everybody could identify it, even if you don't
I
enjoy
agree.
cigars, you don't,
Whatever.
you don't enjoy cigars, but you're going to learn so much. I learned from every
absolutely.
guest we've had so far
I
so many
agree.
things.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
I mean, you
agree.
could almost attach it to almost any type of business. So if
You
you even just
can.
run your own business, these guys have some serious knowledge, and it's just like they're in situations that we aren't. It's like a different world, you know. Especially when I heard Jeremiah say like, "Oh, we've lost team members in Cameroon," and I was sick for two
Oh God,
years
so many
from being in
stories.
Cameroon, and it's just like, oh my God,
Now,
seriously, blood, sweat, and tears. Okay, got
no,
it.
Jeremiah was literally in bed for over 2 years because of
That's
a visit
wild.
to Cameroon. That's the sacrifices
Hmm.
that is made from him and his family, to grow this great tobacco. So it's,
Right?
life
But
is not that easy, but you know what?
no,
We love it so
but
much, and
exactly.
everybody loves it so much. So they keep taking these risks. They're going to places. They're risking everything they have every year with every crop, and it's the same thing with all these great families. And there's a few that are in line that will be our guests coming in the future. One of
Hmm.
them for me is going to be just incredible. Is John Oliva, John of the Angel Oliva family, the
John
stories
Olivier
and
Senior. That's going to be
yes. And then,
fabulous.
John
Every
Oliva
one of them has
Jr. and all,
its
there's just
charm.
so many people. We've had
Every week
Mr.
has its charm.
Plasencia, we have Nestor Andres, and that's one of the great families. And then we'll have the Paris family and all the great families that tell stories, not of themselves, but have been around for generations. They could speak about the sacrifices of their grandparents, of their parents, that many of them that I know, I'm not going to mention names, literally gave their lives for
Absolutely.
for the cigar industry and for their tobacco and the people they love,
Yes.
literally. So I mean, this is there's so many amazing stories. That Meet the Professor
Has brought so many people together. It's been fabulous. And I mean,
But
what's wonderful is that you can go on the page and you can see all the past shows. I
one of
think
Yes,
the
that's so,
you
what a great tool that
I
is.
don't know if the professor
let
is
me go ahead
listening
and put
now
that.
or something, but he stays up late at night, and
You
Cynthia,
may,
he feels like he's
I know.
your uncle
Yes,
and
I
your second
agree. I'm
dad,
so
and you know
grateful.
what? And he's so protective of me that he's probably
I
listening.
know.
So I
I
just want to
know.
make this public now. The most difficult part of me for Sundays is to bite my tongue and not disagree with everything the professor says.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Even though y'all agree on so many things, but I'm
Oh no, I'm
sure.
kidding. You know I'm
I
kidding.
know.
But
You know what I
Oh,
feel
hey,
that's
like?
so funny.
We're so,
that's the ball
yeah.
buster in me. I'm a Cubano, we
Yeah,
like
no,
to
but
joke
that's
around,
good. That
and
makes it
we like
fun.
to needle. That's what the
Yeah.
word needle the people that we care for.
No, but I think that having Jose Blanco, I mean, it's been so wonderful.
He's
And like
amazing.
like Juan Bisosa in the Dominican, we need those people that are older than us that are like mentors to us. And I've enjoyed learning so much from Jose, and he loves to. I mean, almost every day we'll touch base in one way or another.
No,
And
I'm laughing because
he is a professor. He
Juan B.
knows a
Sosa, I
lot.
love
Oh
him.
God,
He
I
is like a
love him.
father to me. I mean, he's my right hand, and
Yes,
during this pandemic, he's been really
he's.
resolving. He takes care of me. He
I
does
know he
things so I
does.
don't have to do it. He takes care of me,
I
and he's
know.
81 years old,
I
and he
know.
watches what I eat. He watches this. He's on top of he's an incredible man. But I would love to have him on the show,
Oh, I would
but
too.
I don't think we would understand what he says.
Yes, we
With
Oh
will.
no.
Yes, we will. But
you know,
they say that
with his
nowadays,
accent, he's
master
really
blender,
Cubano. Yes,
he's a real master blender.
no, he is.
And
He is.
nowadays they say that the master blender gets a little bit like relaxed in the same, but he's a true master blender. And when you said that when the pandemic hit, that there was one last plane that was leaving to Miami, and he said, Calito, I'm not leaving you. I'm staying here with you.
That's
And
correct.
I thought that was so beautiful.
That's
Just like you
it.
said that Felix Mesa didn't
Yes.
leave Nicaragua. He has his
No.
family in Nicaragua, I mean, in Miami,
Yes.
and he stayed to finish our crop.
Now
So that's
we are
honorable, man. We have
we're
so many wonderful people around
absolutely.
us.
That's exactly what I was going to say. It's about the people, and we have such an amazing, loving team of people of support with incredible knowledge that love their passion, everything, that sacrifice their families, sacrifice their moments of freedom and happiness to support me, to take risks, to be away from their family and everything. And that is priceless. I
It
mean,
is.
that's something that it just makes me aware of the
We're
obligation
very fortunate.
I have to so many people who support our family, and without them, none of this is possible.
We have a lot of
Because
wonderful
yeah,
people
we're
around
just
us.
we're a small piece of the puzzle. Maybe we're the one in the corner to get the
I
puzzle
don't know.
started.
I don't
Maybe
know. I gotta. Oh,
y'all.
whoa. I gotta interrupt because from what I saw a post that Cigar Aficionado just had the top 10 best-selling cigar brands, and you guys had 44.9% of it. I mean, that's
We're
that's
very, very grateful.
Yes.
that is definitely one heck of a
we,
accolade.
we thank all the people who enjoy our cigars. We thank all our customers, and I thank God that and the odds that we've been consistently lucky,
Very.
very
Well,
lucky in the
lucky.
last 15 or 18 years
We're
since they've been
lucky.
doing that survey. That normally we're one or two, two or one or two. We're
Yeah,
back and
but the
forth
truth
with
is the truth.
we're back and well. That's
I mean,
that's
we
a
have a wonderful product,
that
and everybody loves it.
I hope so, but that is the interpretation
Well,
of
you guys stick
retailers
to
and
it.
everything. But I was going to say we're always 1 and 2, 2 and 1, 1 and 2 with the Padron family, which to me is such a huge honor. They're just incredible family,
Wonderful
hardworking, make great
family.
cigars. You know,
Maybe
it,
George Padron could join us sometime for Meet the Professor.
it would be
Orlando.
it would be
That
a
would be
What? That would
wonderful.
be
Yeah.
phenomenal.
it would be a huge honor. I would try to build up the courage to give
Oh, I think
a
he
whole
he
hair
would
a
love
call.
it.
Yeah,
He
he's an
would love
amazing.
it.
He's a good friend, and I admire that family. I've known the father since I was in the 70s. I lived in Nicaragua, And my father and George, Jorge's father,
Yes.
they got, they respected each other. They were competitors, but they respected each other. And one of our big markets was Miami in the 60s, and Padron was like always big and back and forth. But they owned Miami in the 60s, and they're just great people, man. I'm just so happy when I see families are recognized and do well, and I see it as a win-win for everybody. And it's a win-win. It's something that opens the doors for other families like Gabi Coffee, who's going to be our guest on Meet
Yes.
the Professor,
Yes.
who was speaking to me
Really
the other day
excited about that.
his wife and his daughter, his
Yes.
children, and how his
Family
wife
man.
participates and everything. And it's just wonderful. But it's a lot of fun. We
It's
just
going to be
enjoy
great
ourselves.
this Sunday. Every
All right.
Sunday's been wonderful. Okay, let's
And
get
the more
with it.
apple
Yes.
juice I have,
the
the more I
better.
enjoy it.
Yes. Okay. All right. So Meet the Professor this
Let's-
Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern time. You want to take it away,
Absolutely.
Melanie?
Yeah, I want to give out our first trivia question. Let's ask our first trivia question. I think we should do something easy. Why don't we just ask who was our guest from last weekend's Professor show? That's a good question.
That's a great question.
Yeah. So if you guys can tell us. Go ahead.
I wish I knew the answer, but I've forgotten already.
Can you remember? Yes. No.
There's been so many Zoom. There's been
show.
so many
I
Zoom
know,
programs
I agree,
and
I
everything
agree.
during this pandemic. I get confused.
Everybody's busy at work. Everybody's busy at work.
Yeah.
Anyone making any guesses who was the guest of honor last week?
Not yet. Oh shit. Oh, let me see. I can get this. Oh, they got Dave Savona. Yep.
David Savona was, yes. Congratulations.
God, he looks so good.
He does look
David
great.
looks fabulous. I mean, we've seen him for the last 25 years. We grew up together, basically, if you look at it.
Yeah,
And
David,
also-
he looked fabulous, and he's an amazing person. He's really good man.
So, okay. I'm glad that
All right,
somebody got it.
Melanie, that was too easy. Everybody watches Meet the Professor. I mean, everybody's going to get...
That's what I'm saying. That was an easy one, but that's good. That's good. We want to share the love. That's good.
I got to do it. It's a plug. It's called a plug, Okay.
Got it.
All right. So how about I let you guys, then you're next. Let's hear it. Carlito, what's your question? Get them good.
Want me to get them good?
Go.
There was a documentary made by this great movie director called James Orr, and it's called The Fuente Family American Dream. It's been on YouTube. It's been all over. It's been seen in most cigar shops. The question is, and I'm sure many people have seen it, what color was the horse, my father's horse, that he used to ride all the time through Chateau de la Fuente? And it's all throughout the video. What color is the horse that Don Carlos A. Fuente Sr. was on during the video? If somebody could guess that, then you're a real Fuente fan.
And that documentary is wonderful. I encourage everybody, if they haven't seen it, to see it.
It's on YouTube. The Fuente Family, The American Dream, and The Making of a Legend, Fuente Bissexter, are two documentaries. And I think that...
Is it tan or white or black? I've got tan, white, black.
It was white.
It was white. Okay, so then the first one is, so then it looks like Craig Kiley.
I'm curious to know who guessed it. Who? Frank?
Craig Kiley.
Oh, Craig. Oh, congratulations, Craig. Yes, white. It was a white horse. And I was on the black horse. But I was the one
that was beautiful.
I was the one that was riding, and you could see that I was kind of stressed out because I was squeezing the inside of my thighs so I wouldn't fall off. And I had like that look like, like I was, basically, I guess you could say constipated or something.
But Dad loved horses.
But my dad
very
grew up
natural.
on horses. He used to break them in and everything as a young boy, and to make an extra few quarters and all that. This is a true story. And so my father's on that horse, and he's just there with a cigar, and it was so natural to him and everything. So, I mean, those are things you can't pretend. It was beautiful.
And our grandfather loved horses too. Poodle.
Well, we grew up with horses.
Yes,
Cynthia
we grew
and
up
I.
with horses.
This is the question for Cynthia.
Okay.
This is a question for Cynthia.
Wow.
I want to see who drinks better spirits or more high quality, Cynthia or I. What was the question? Let me tell you, we had about 3 or 4 horses, 5 horses. What was the name of our first horse?
Oh gosh, I don't know. From Abuelo Arturo.
Yes, our horse, the horse that we had in the back of our house.
I know exactly the horse, but you got me
Okay,
on that one. Though.
Jenny,
I was too
Jenny,
young.
Jenny,
Okay,
Jenny. Jenny was
Jenny.
a big horse, and then we had a
Good
little
night.
horse.
It was so
Jenny,
little.
Jenny. Then we had another
Ah,
horse that was a pony
a
that used to want
pony.
to bite and everything. And
Yes,
Abuelo
yes,
made like a little carriage
yes,
that 2 or 3
yes,
people could sit on it, and we
yes.
put
I
it on.
remember that. He would take us
Okay,
through
what was the name of that
the
horse?
alley. I don't
And
remember
it
their
had the little
names.
bangs in the
But you know what?
front.
My
It was
brother
cut.
Carlos remembers everything. But
What
I
was
must
it?
have been like 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, well, you know
You
what?
got me
No,
with the
no, wait,
names.
I might have been 10. You might have been like 16.
No. Oh, because he says I'm older, okay? I'm the
Okay,
older
stop.
sister here.
Okay, let me
Like
just tell
I'm
you.
older sister.
You are, of
Okay,
course, you
all
always
right,
have
okay,
been.
all right, okay, okay.
Okay, listen.
Oh,
The name of the pony was Rosita.
Rosita. Oh my
Yes.
God, okay, that's good. I remember that. So we always have been a family lover of animals and horses.
And goats
Good
and
question.
goats
And
and
goats.
chickens and roosters and rabbits. Absolutely.
I'm not quite a
Good.
fan of that. Those things.
I always
Well,
remember when I would go to see Abuelo Arturo, and he'd be milking the cows. And every time I go to the corner, but I knew he was going to get me. As soon as he seen me, he would go like this
and squirt
and
it.
squirt us with all the milk.
Yeah, like
Oh my
the
God.
you pull it and it just shoots out.
Oh
Oh my gosh,
Lord.
Yes,
Yes,
that was
yes.
us, and going
You
into
know,
those little stables in and out and
yes,
playing with
yes.
the goats, the horses,
I would
hiding in
love to see
there.
on Meet the Professor one day that we could get somebody from our family, like Fausto Suarez or somebody that's been with us that can share all the
Well,
stories
Cynthia,
that they went through with
well, let
us.
me tell you something. We better hurry because you
like
mentioned one person.
I
There ain't many
know
more
there's not
left.
many left.
Not many
I
left.
know, I know, I know. So we'll have to work on that. But you know, it's
oh
just
my
show that
gosh.
brings so many people together. Could you mention really quick before we go on to the next trivia, when you and Jeremiah and Jose, I love the story, your ideas on putting the Meet the Professor together before we started. So this was like early March, right? We started in mid March. We've had what, like about 39 or 40 episodes, I think.
No, no, we've had 10 or 12, I think.
No, we've had
No, 30, like 38. I think it
Are
right.
was
you
like
serious?
Yes,
Oh my God, where have I
yes,
you
been?
say this,
absolutely.
Carlita. You say this every time we mention this.
Well,
It's
the
so
thing is that we had it Monday through Friday.
I don't know 38 people in my life.
Yes, you do. You
But
know a
30,
million and
oh wait,
38.
oh my
A
God.
million. Okay,
Oh
so we
wow.
had Meet the Professor from Monday to Friday, every day. Then when people started getting back into work, we started from Tuesdays and Fridays, and now we're on Sundays. So we've
funny.
had approximately, right, Melanie?
Yeah,
So, like,
What
pretty much.
tell us really quick before we go on the next
I would
question.
I,
How did this start? I think
Who,
it's a
me
great story.
no,
or
No,
no,
Fuente?
Calito, yeah,
Oh,
Calito.
no,
Carlita, yeah.
no.
Tell it, please.
I would like Jeremiah to answer that question
No.
on Sunday
He can
or
share that
Jose.
story on Sunday.
Yes, I
Yes.
don't want to answer. I want it to come from them because
Man,
it really was
I
Jeremiah
think
and
it
I
was
hope
Jose,
great.
Jeremiah and
everybody's
Jose.
gonna have to tune in
It
now
was
because that is like a
it
And he
was
teaser
found
right there.
Melanie.
That was
Melanie,
a
yes.
if it wasn't
teaser.
for Jeremiah, we never would have met you.
I
And now
know.
Well,
it's like
well, you know
an
what?
extension of
I
our
want it. I
I
want
got
it.
a
family.
funny story to tell about how
Okay,
Jeremiah
go.
wanted how he first he was
Say
wanting
it.
to he wanted to call it the wet spot and I was like no because I was
No.
in the pool.
Yes, I know
The hot
because you're
spot.
always in the pool
I
with
was
your
like
beautiful
that.
bathing
I
suits.
said I
The
don't think
wet
so.
spot.
Yeah,
Okay, I don't
and
think
then like
so.
Well,
later on he was like, man, boy, am I sure you saved me. I was like, I
Save
know.
them. You know what?
But
He has such a creative mind, and I think it's fabulous. What a good idea the Meet the Professor's been. There's
oh
been
my
yes.
god,
so
and
many,
he's
like you
so
say,
he's such
Zooms
a
and
great host.
shows, but we've done well.
Now, Jeremiah was a big part of this, and I'm very grateful that Jeremiah had the courage to reach out to Melanie and ask her for her help and support and
Yeah.
everything. And it's just been fun, you know. Benoit, Miss
It's been fun.
Benoit,
Oh, I miss
yeah,
him. I
yeah.
miss
I
So,
know.
Benoit.
you
Gosh.
know, the worst part when I was finally starting to
Finally,
develop
yes.
the ear
I
to
agree. I agree.
understand
I
what he was
agree.
saying,
Yeah, you know.
he had to
Then he had
leave.
to he had to start working or what have you. But when I finally started to understand all his
Funny. Oh,
jokes,
I like
I
that.
miss him. I want him to come back on just one day.
This
Oh
is my
yeah, the best.
this is my ST Dupont, but if you
Yeah, I
lose them, you
know.
just throw it away and get another one.
Yeah, but our dad
That's
loved
great.
it. He used to say, you know, Prometheus, he would have all his lighters there and he's like, okay, give me the big. That was like a dependable. He just loved it. That's what he always used. All right.
That's
Okay,
so
one more
funny.
question. Let's see.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. So, you gotta. Well, let's see.
How
Let me
about the
ask you.
year and the month? The
Let me
year and the
ask a
month.
question. Let me ask a question to Carlito real quick. So, Carlito, do you recommend purging your cigars while you smoke them? Does that make sense?
I really am confused with the word purging, what it means.
Yeah. Yes.
Remember I'm a dinosaur.
Is that like smoking
I
it
gotta
really
ask one of my
fast?
children, and when I come up with the right answer, they say something like word, and I said, "What the hell word? What do you mean what word?" They said, "No, Dad, word." So I Pershing. What do you mean by
That
Yeah,
you're
maybe
exactly?
smoking
like
too quickly?
the reason why I thought that was so interesting is because I decided to keep all of my cigar buds like in a box so that because Jose told me that
Really?
they were such great fertilizer. Your
For your
leftovers.
yard?
Oh, I swear to God, no, you're not gonna believe this, but I swear, and I don't like to swear to God because that's you don't
Okay.
swear to God.
You just got
I swear
overexcited.
to God that I was gonna tell you, Melanie, by saving
Fertilizer.
your cigar butts, I was gonna tell you it make great fertilizer.
Remember we
Ah,
were
And that's
kids?
the only thing. It
The
made great
stem
fertilizer.
was in all our yards. The stem of the
that's
We
what I've been
tobacco.
doing.
no. Seriously, the tobacco is completely organic, or cigars, and it's got a lot of nitrogens and it's got minerals, got all the elements and everything that are natural. And in Tampa, where there was a lot of factories when it was a cigar capital, I mean, everybody used to wait for the weekends when they
That
accumulated all the
was
tobacco stems from removing from the leaves, and they used to
Yeah.
put it on their lawns. And I mean, you did this twice a year, 3 times a year. It's not something you do every week. And you leave the tobacco stems, you water it down, and then when the sun hits it, scorching hot in Tampa in the summer, you go with your lawnmower, you cut it all up, and you water it,
that
and
was
the lawn
very
becomes
common.
so green. Yes, it's an incredible fertilizer. But when you said that, Persian, that what it means. Well, I don't save my cigar butts. The first thing that I do is that if I'm someplace and indoors like now, I would get a napkin, I wrap it
Right,
up,
right.
and I put it away because I personally don't like the smell of a cigar that has been out for a long time and just sitting
No.
on the air. No difference in
I
food.
clean my ashtray
No
every
difference
night.
in food. I
Yeah.
just think it's good etiquette. If you leave
Yes,
food out, it's not good. Cigar is organic, it's alive,
I
and
agree.
I just believe that it's not something just to leave hanging around. But it makes
I
great
do save all
fertilizer.
my cigar bands. Every one I smoke, I say,
Also, I've never
Jay,
tried, but I bet if you boil it, it could make some good damn tea. Also,
probably. I would believe that. Let me tell you a quick
don't
What?
try
story.
it. Don't try it.
I
JJ,
wouldn't try that.
JJ from our cigar family group. Okay, he had a Casa Fuente ashtray during this whole quarantine, and he puts all his cigars on there. And I called him and I said, JJ, when's the last time you washed that ashtray? Okay, he smokes up to 8 or 9 Fuentes a day, and there was like all this residue. And so, I mean, he probably took like 30 minutes just to clean it. So every time I call him, I said, JJ, are you cleaning your ashtray?
But
Are you getting up to clean your ashtray?
I just don't have I just don't have the patience. But if somebody's listening and you do that, you know how people save the corks from the wine bottles
Yes, I do.
and
Yeah.
they use them for art or they put it someplace,
Yes,
accumulate
yes,
them in a
yes,
vase.
yes,
If people would get their cigar butts, I
yes.
mean,
Oh,
literally,
wow.
yeah, and leave it there all the way down, and maybe it has a band, maybe it doesn't.
Mm-mm.
And once they dry down, you get them and you paste them onto a board or something. Then put polyurethane. You can make an incredible work
Who
of art, huh?
knows? Yeah.
An
Oh, this,
incredible work of art.
can you
Oh,
see that, Carlito? So he says purging is when you blow into the cigar to clear it.
Oh yes, I remember. But you know what? That's a question for the Pope, George Brightman. If he would have been watching Meet the Professor, he would know because we've had some incredible people. No,
yes. But
I
don't
do.
you always blow into it,
I
Calico?
never blow into it. I
No?
don't like it. I don't believe into blowing into it. I believe is sucking it. I like to suck
Okay,
out
there
of
you
it.
go. There
I
you
don't like
go.
to blow it.
Yes.
I think
Suck,
that
suck it.
whatever, I don't
I
know. To
mean, the
me,
tobacco.
yeah,
Mhm.
I don't believe in that. A cold draw I
Go
do it.
draw.
I do it all the time, as Gordon Mott mentioned, and also did David Savone especially.
Yes.
A cigar. The
I
first
do
thing
too
I
as
do
well.
when I clip the head is I put it in my mouth and I try to get the anticipation. I could tell if a cigar has aged tobacco or just it's just like it's a foreplay and anticipation. But I don't believe in blowing through a cigar. No, I suck. I don't believe in blowing that.
I
No,
Yeah.
it's my
suck on it.
opinion. I've
I
heard
love to
people
smell
mention
it.
it. Yeah,
I
I've
love
heard
to
people
smell the
mention it and
tobacco before
everything,
I smoke it.
but if you have humidity in your mouth, I mean, it's only common sense to me. And you're blowing in, you're blowing in. You know, it's not something that if I had a beautiful lady, I ask her to blow in my cigar before I
Okay,
light it.
there you go.
You
There
know,
you
that's
go.
different. But for me to
Like
blow
you're
into
in the
my
casino.
for me to
Bro,
blow
my-
into my own cigar, I don't know.
No, okay.
I'm not saying.
All
I'm
right.
not saying.
Okay.
I really don't know. No, I don't do that.
All right, so next question.
All right.
All right, come on. So, Carlito, you're gonna have. Is it your turn or is it Cynthia's turn to ask a question?
Cynthia's.
Okay. All right. Okay. How about the year and the month that we started in the Dominican Republic? The year and the month.
The Fuente started making
Fuente, Arturo
cigars in the Dominican
Fuente, in the
Republic.
Dominican Republic.
And let me see if I can find another question that they asked. I love getting you guys to answer all these questions. This is awesome.
Well, when we asked what Carlito's favorite color was, and I went with red because I
I
know
know.
he's always loved red, and then he says black, and I'm like, okay, red and black.
Yeah,
Red
those are
and
my
black.
colors.
Or
Brand.
okay, you can ask what's my favorite color. How's that?
My
favorite color.
What is your favorite? I'm gonna have to. Okay, now we can't tell them. Okay, Carlito, what are you smoking?
I'm smoking a God's Whisper, which is a cigar. God's Whisper is a cigar that I blend. It's
You're always smoking that on Fridays.
This is one of my go-to cigars that on special occasions.
Very comfortable.
It's not that big. It's small, but listen.
It's a perfect
We've been
size.
on for an hour, and I don't think I've gotten. And it's still lit. I have only it's still lit.
That's because we're talking so much.
And it's
It's
just
only natural, and it's still there.
it's delicious. I just think it has everything. It's got the sweetness, got the smoothness, and it's got the intensity, the spices. And when you do that, what Jose calls the professor, that
Yes.
what do you call it? Intro hail, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, retro hell.
Hailing. Carlito can do it perfectly.
Yeah.
Perfectly every time.
I know,
remember he taught me that, and I would do it with him. Now, and Angela, he does it perfectly. Perfectly.
Listen,
All right, so-
wow.
hey,
because your
hey,
nose can
let me
take
tell
in
you,
all those.
wasabi takes a back seat to that.
Okay.
Believe me.
Oh, another good question is okay, we just, no, it's all right.
No,
We're giving that away. We're giving that away. All right, one more question.
Wait. I have to wipe the tears.
Yeah, that's strong. That's strong. Hello,
From a God's
beautiful.
Whisper. He did it right there with a God's Whisper. All right, so
Okay.
what is the month?
Say hello. This is my beautiful niece, Ana Valentina. Say hello.
Hey, wait, I don't see her. Let me see my niece.
Here
I
she
haven't
is.
seen her since
Beautiful
last
niece.
year.
Oh my
You gotta
God.
Hey, Theo, it's Theo. Hi, sweetheart.
Okay. All right. Okay, here we go.
All right, so
here
is
at
it
my
December?
niece's house. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I said
She
I
already
got
did. She already did.
June 74.
Okay.
I've got
Okay.
1980 December 1980. I got October 75.
Okay,
No.
say it again because I lost the first
Sorry,
one.
guys.
The first one was June 74. And then I got December 1980. I've got October 75, July 1981, August 1978, May 1980,
Okay.
September.
Somebody did a Google search.
That's not fair.
This is
No.
so many. What are we? Oh, and you asked what your favorite color was, and so they must be answering colors too. There's like so many.
That's okay. Okay, let's see who gets the first answer.
Oh my gosh! I
Favorite
have to.
color or when we started in the Dominican Republic?
Okay, so full. They said
When we
purple,
started our factory.
green. Oh, and May 1980, August 1978, September 67. They said purpley. Apparently, they know you like purple. I just like inhaled that.
I mean, I
cigar
like
smoke.
purple. The purple range is beautiful, but it's not my favorite color.
Let's see. We got Hola, Carlito and Cynthia. September 1980.
There we go.
That's the winner.
Oh, John Orzol is the winner. How awesome.
Who is it? Who's the winner?
John Orzol. I hope I'm saying that correctly.
Okay.
Hey, look at Theo. It's Theo.
Here, I'll show it.
I'm here at my niece's house.
There you go. All right. Then we've got blue. They said Fuente. Let's see. I got so many more comments. They've got.
I have a lot of favorite colors, but one in particular,
Wait,
which probably nobody would guess.
could I take a guess?
Yeah, red,
Sure.
green.
Take it to guess, brother.
Go for it.
Totally uncommon.
I would say brown.
Brown. They said brown.
No,
Beige,
it's
brown.
one of them is, in fact, one of Dad's favorite colors was chocolate brown.
Right. Yes.
I learned to
Well,
love
that's
through
it. You
him.
had a purple
I learned
room.
to love it, and I did have.
Hey,
a purple room
wait.
when I was
Liana
growing
did
up.
have. I'm sorry, Cynthia. Like I forget.
It's okay.
I skipped a generation in my mind.
It's
Cynthia,
okay.
in my house, everybody had a different room, and they had a different
color.
And Cynthia's was the purple room, and it
Purple.
always was the purple room. It had
That's
so
lavender
cool.
walls,
Beautiful.
purple bed.
It was
It was beautiful. It was
In the
the purple
70s.
room.
But
And my
favorite
parents
color-
were the red room,
Yes.
and Ricky was the
It's
orange
the
room,
orange room.
and mine
I know.
was the man's room. Mine
I
was
know.
like really, it was the only one that was distance from all the younger siblings. They
Yeah,
were
you were
all
downstairs
upstairs,
on your
and I
own.
was downstairs, and right outside my door was
remember
my
that.
father's bar.
Yes, I know that our parents had a wonderful
and I
time in
walk
that
out
bar.
and I walk out that little
And
room right there next to
gatherings.
my room was a swimming pool.
Yes.
I liked
Our-
it because I was able to sneak in and out of the house late at night
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
during my
That's-
teenage years.
Okay.
Like-
before we
like-
log off,
Hey,
one fast
wait.
story.
I hope my younger children are not watching. Listen, all this is a fantasy. All these things Daddy are saying are
Oh
not
yeah,
true.
sure. Okay.
As
Okay,
Liana just
my favorite color is
commented.
orange. My favorite color is orange, guys. I love many colors, but my
love the
favorite
orange.
color is
Oh
orange.
my God! Somebody said that. They said
Really?
you would look good in orange. Yes. So
Oh, thank
I
you. I
have
love
to, like,
orange.
I'll
And I
have to
love them
find out.
all.
I'll have to
But-
find out the first person who said orange, but I love orange too. That's awesome.
Yeah, I do. And you know what? The Casacuba has that orange flavor to it. And I love it. But one quick story before we get off.
Yes.
One New Year's Eve, Melanie, my parents had this beautiful state-of-the-art bar and a beautiful, we call it a Florida room, but this beautiful area.
Yeah,
Sliding
we have a Florida
doors.
room.
Okay, right. I see a sliding glass doors that leads into a beautiful pool. This was built in the 70s, but it was state of the art for at that time. One New Year's Eve, my parents had an unbelievable party for all their friends. Calito and I are just looking.
Everybody's in
like our,
suits and everything,
Yes. All dressed up, and we're having our little Shirley Temples and our little glass, shots or what have you.
Yeah.
And before you know it, at the end, everybody ended up in the pool, all the adults with their clothes and everything else. They used to have so much fun. My parents celebrated together so beautifully.
It's true, Cynthia. I forgot
Everybody
that.
ended up in that pool.
I had forgotten that. It was amazing. And do you remember my 30th birthday also?
Oh, God, it
with
was another
Jorge and Otelia
fabulous.
back there that we just had.
Oh, my God.
It was one of those things. I was going through a
That was
difficult
a
moment in my life.
Great day.
And I was going through I was 30 years old, going through a difficult moment in my life.
Yes.
And everybody just shows up with food and bottles and this and that. We started listening to music
Oysters,
around
it was
noon.
one of the
We
best
started listening to
days.
music around noon, just about
Dancing,
15, 20 people.
dancing.
We ended up to like 4 o'clock in the morning, everybody dancing together. Everybody, what a
So
party
typical.
that was.
Fabulous. And not for nothing, bro. I thought that you were like 30. My brother's turning 30. Oh my God, we have to do something. I thought you were so like, 30.
Yeah,
No,
well,
it's a
this the
baby.
end. It was the end.
It's a baby.
Believe me, I know.
Our daughters are 30. Anyway.
Yes.
Okay, guys, we're going to see each other Sunday. Meet the Professor. Gabby's going to be on. I'm so excited. And he is really excited as well. So it's going to be great. So tell us the information so everybody knows the time, Melanie.
So it is at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Make sure I get that right. Navy man will get mad at me. So we are going to be live, and you guys we're actually going I'm hoping that everything is going to go smoothly, just like it has here on tonight. And we are going to be live just like this. So you guys can actually go to facebook.com, which you'll see running across the stream right now, / the Professor Show. And you can follow us there, and then you'll get an implication. You can also hit notifications, get notified right now below. You can hit that, and then you'll get notified whenever I go live, and these will go live. So you'll see that.
Fabulous.
I want to give out one last prize.
Really?
This is going to take some action. I want to give out, so right now,
okay,
if you guys go to the YouTube channel and you subscribe to our YouTube channel, which I'm going to show right now. Let me see. There it goes. Okay, there's the YouTube channel. Scrolling across the bottom of the screen, go to that link and subscribe. And the next 2 subscribers are going to win a bobblehead. How about that?
It's Fuente Friday. They need that bobblehead.
Yeah.
And then they could use the bobblehead to participate in the contest, send in pictures, and win more prizes.
Right.
Absolutely. What is that? That's called Where is Carlito?
Where is Carlito? Hashtag Where is Carlito? Yes.
So all they have to do is tell us
the picture.
Yeah, tell us how to enter, Carlito.
Well, you go to hashtag. Well, first of all, you take a photo, and it could be an exciting photo. My favorite so far was a photo that somebody put up that it was this beautiful woman. I didn't see her face, but it was incredible cleavage, and all I could see was my head coming out.
I remember that.
Coming out, and
Carlos likes y'all to get creative.
But wait, but anyway, yeah, get creative. Another one I liked was someone at a rodeo, and they had my bobblehead, and it was head first in a big plaster of you know what. Head first and everything. Remember that one. But the whole thing, listen, I've been in Egypt, all over the world.
You've been everywhere. Well, where's Carlito?
Where is Carlito? The thing is to get creative and to see, and then you win prizes and everything. How you win, you post it on Facebook, and then you get the photo and you tag it, where's Carlito? And it goes to headquarters where the judges and everything. And then they pick winners and they get gifts and so forth. And the idea, it was delayed. I don't want to say postponed or postponed. It was delayed because of pandemic. The idea that we would have of all these winners of the different months and so forth, we would have one big drawing and one big contest. We will pick the grand winner, bring them to the Dominican Republic, show them the Cigar Family Child Foundation, fill them up with gifts, because in the United States it gets very difficult with the regulations of being able with cigars and everything. But here in the Dominican Republic, it's the third world.
Right.
Whatever they
can
can take back in their suitcase, this is my world. So I'm looking forward to that day. So where is Carlito? It's a great contest.
Yeah. Once we get back, it's going to be wonderful to have people visit the Dominican again. I miss it terribly, brother.
That is incredible.
I can't wait to come down there.
You're going to come with us.
I'm like, all of my, it's just been so difficult, but so awesome. Melanie. It's like I've gotten so many new, I know how powerful the internet is and how you can reach other people, but it really, it wasn't like that for most companies. Right. They're sort of very traditional. And so this has been awesome. But at the same time, I get all these invites to go everywhere.
Yeah, I bet you have.
Hey.
We can't, but we will. We have to be optimistic.
Just make sure you keep your passport updated and everything. But I'm sure you're going to get invites to go everywhere.
Yeah.
I got 2 years left. Okay. So
you will. We will.
No, but it has been awesome. And this year has been amazing. Especially, we are so grateful that you guys have come on and given us the Professor Show and shared Jose Blanco's time with us and allowed him to give us all the insight. So, and plus the YouTube channel is amazing. So, and then you guys are giving away awesome stuff to all of our viewers and fans of yours. So we really do appreciate that. Plus, on top of it, always producing and bringing us amazing cigars. So thank you.
It's a great combination. It's a great combination.
Absolutely.
So we look forward to it, to meet the professor on Sunday. Another great episode, and we welcome Gabby. It's going to be fabulous.
Yes,
Gabby, thank you.
So
we're glad that he took he took our invitation.
Absolutely. That was very special. And I'm looking forward to it. It's
So
going to be, it always is a
glad.
lot of fun. And you know what? I'm always like at the end, I'm at the edge of my chair and I go, I can't believe that, it's supposed to be an hour show and it's like an hour and a half. And why do we have to cut off? There's so much
But
excitement going
it
on. And
goes
it's,
by so
This is
quick.
where I have to groom you guys. This is where I'm like, okay, stop. There, I'm over here, the social media guy. I'm like, or the social media person. I'm like, okay, we don't have to give them all at once. You're gonna see them tomorrow. You know that? Like, it's so funny. You guys are awesome. No, but the stories are amazing.
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun. And
That's true. Sometimes we get overexcited and we want, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and it
So
is exciting. It's hard. It is hard.
but it's really special. It's touching that so many people uh, listen to us, take their time to share their lives with us, also, which is very enriching, and I just love it.
I
And
agree.
I know Cynthia does. We just love talking to people. I've seen Cynthia on several shows recently, and just share. She brought back so many memories
We
when she
do.
talks about our childhood and everything, and it's what we love, just sharing with people. And it's so difficult for Cynthia and I, and you, Melanie, as well, and all of us, and the professor and Jeremiah, that we love to be around people. And this is one of the special things, or one of the big uh, treasures or perks of the cigar world, is being around people. And we're restricted because of so many difficulties and boundaries now. So this is the second best way. And listen, I could be watching movies now. I could be doing everything on my Friday night. And
On the
and if we could go on for hours, I wouldn't get off. I would be on, because this is what I love. And I thank you very much, Melanie, for this invitation and this opportunity to reach out to all your fans and the people that follow you and love you, because you've earned it. And
wow.
absolutely, and loved
Well,
by all.
yeah, well, I love you guys too, and I'm so grateful that I get to work with the number one team. Anyways, I mean, I've worked with a lot of teams, and I've put my heart and soul into a lot of different stuff. But it was like this time, I'm like, yay! I get to work with the winning team.
Our cigar world is special, and everyone in the cigar world is special. Not only the cigar makers and the people and the brick and mortar, the owners of retailers and so forth, but also the
The
cigar
customers.
lovers, people, the customers, the lovers, the women and men. And I'm gonna say it over and over. Nothing makes me happier than to see so many women that, and mothers of family and everything, who get together with their husbands or you know their their boyfriends or their companions to enjoy cigars, and to see them on Facebook posting together, enjoying a cigar. And to me, that's it just brings love to our life. And what else could we ask for?
Absolutely.
There are those special moments, and this is one of them.
Well, I can't help, but I do absolutely love the fact that, so after, I don't know, a couple of weeks of us doing these lives and giving away stuff, I've been getting like, I love the emails of the guys like, I just got my present, I just got my package, or I just got this.
Wow,
It's like,
wow.
that is the best. But so they're so happy. So that's so much fun. So I'm grateful that I'm able to like give cool stuff to my guests or my viewers. So I appreciate that. So Sunday, we are going to be live. We look like we lost Cynthia, but that's okay because she is a doll and she will be back again next Friday. So you guys be sure you can actually go to the Facebook page, which is not tickering right this second, but I can do that. And there's the Facebook page. So you can actually go to that Facebook page. You can like it. You can follow it. You can hit notifications right now on the video that we're doing right now, and you'll be able to follow those. But you will see the Professor Show. So look for us at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. I'm going to get that right one day. And don't forget to go and like our YouTube channel, which is right here, and enter a chance to win. You like to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'm going to take all new subscribers and send 2 people a bobblehead. So just like the channel. Thank you, Carlito.
Thank you, Melanie.
I hope you have an amazing Friday.
Thank you. Happy Fuente Friday. Absolutely. To all of you, to all the listeners and everyone, big hugs, a big Cuban bear hug from the Caribbean to all of you back home.
Yes. Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye now.